all you cool cats and kittens. It's Carol Baskin at Big Cat Rescue on a glorious Wednesday, which is a day you don't usually see me because I have my conference with Jamie usually at 9 o'clock and then staff meeting at 10 o'clock. But I wanted to catch you guys up on some of the stuff that I know you're really worried about here at the sanctuary. So first up, of course, Manny Jaguar, everybody's favorite. As some of you, probably most of you know, he had an episode. We called the vet in. We weren't sure what was wrong with him. He was just down in his den for a couple of days. And so they sedated him, brought him inside, found out that he is battling some kidney issues. Good morning, Ryan. And he also was noted his eye was looking really weird, like it lost its eye shine. You know how their eyes reflect back at you? And so one eye was not doing that, and it had the third eyelid kind of coming up. This is Jenny giving a tour to one of our online volunteers. You're live! And Zukari's been visiting with them, as has Kali Tiger. And I'm going to stop here at Kali so you guys can be feasting your eyes on this beautiful girl. She's so beautiful. Well, I give an update. So, Dr. Justin looked at his eyes. Dr. Tammy Machado, the eye vet that we have used for so many years, has moved away. And so Justin was coordinating with some other veterinarians about maybe what we could do about his eye. But they think that it could be from high blood pressure. And so we spent a ridiculous amount of time texting back and forth. And I think they finally worked out what they're going to put him on. I don't remember what it was, but they're putting him on something for the high blood pressure that hopefully will help with his vision. So what we have done is designated only Afton and Aaron to take care of Manny, because right now he's acting like he can't see. He is stepping very high around the cage, like worried that he might trip over things, and he's still occasionally running into walls or tripping over logs. He did find the sound of his pool. It has a constant flow coming in from the lake out here. It's a spring-fed lake. He went over and was laying by the pool this morning, so we feel like at least he can find a water source. We'd rather him be drinking out of bowls, but we're not sure he can find them. So at least he's staying hydrated. They're giving him extra blood sickles to give him more hydration. And he took all of his food yesterday and his meds. He did great with that. They had to feed him off of a stick because he's not able to apparently see to get over to his food. But he ate all of his food, so that's a good sign. And Afton and Aaron wanted to be the only people taking care of him during this period of time, because in order to stick feed him, you have to go to wherever he is. And there's some spots in that cage that are pretty dangerous. So they wanted to be sure that nobody was putting themselves in harm's way with an extremely dangerous cat. Even though we think he can't see, we just can't take the risk that all of a sudden he could charge somebody and hurt them. So they're being super careful when they take care of him. And also he's just acting like he's really both nervous and depressed. It doesn't seem like you could be both of those things, but that's the way he's coming across. And so we're asking people not to linger around him, just to give him some space to be quiet and to let the medicine kick in, and hopefully he'll be doing better soon. The other thing we were concerned about were the x-rays of his lungs. And so we're watching that closely by counting his breaths a couple of times during the day, in the morning, in the afternoon, maybe in the middle of the day, and see if we're seeing differences in his respiration and whether or not that's concerning to the vet. So Dr. Justin asked that we keep him apprised of that, and we will certainly do that. We want to make sure that there's not pneumonia or, unfortunately, when you have cancer in the intestines, it often will metastasize to the lungs. And so we want to be sure that that's not what was causing whatever it was we were seeing on the x-rays. So that's Manny, doing better. We're all hopeful. Send him lots of love and kisses and healing light, and maybe we can get through this. Gilligan has been doing fabulous. So, usually right before the vet comes, the cats all act as sick as they're going to be. And then when the vet gets here, they're like, totally fine, nothing wrong with me, nothing to see here, which is what Gilligan did. But he managed to do it for another day, so that was good. Golly's like, I'm really trying to sleep here, lady. All right, so we're going to go see if we can find some other cats. Now that you got the lowdown on what's going on with the lowdown with what's going on with the ones that we are keeping an extra close eye on. Oop, there's Zukari. Are you out for your morning stroll? Does he not just look regal in front of those reeds out there? The serval's often called the reed cat because that is their native habitat. They hang out along riverbanks and waterways, and those long legs enable them to walk amongst the reeds and kill all kinds of little aquatic things that they like to eat. Yes, thank you for sending positive healing energy. That is, in addition to his medicine, that is the very best thing that we can be doing for him. So I certainly appreciate that. And the third thing on my list today is to talk about GiveDay. GiveDay comes up in May, and so it's just 2 weeks away. We have started our early giving toward GiveDay. GiveDay is our big fundraiser, first one of the year that's really huge. And what we're doing this year is trying to raise $100,000 for platforms and heated dens at Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge for all of these cats, so that they will be all set and comfortable as soon as they get there. I think the actual cost of just the dens and the platforms was something like $86,800, and then maybe we could do some like really fancy stuff if we can get up to $100,000. So I hope you guys will help us with that. The URL is in this podcast, or in this link. The URL is in the text that goes along with this, and it is bigcatrescue.org/GiveDay. I am trying to zoom out before I start riding my bike, because that's going to, if I don't drop my bike on me. There we go. I have got to figure out if there's a way to make this DJI do that for me. I need to sit down with an online manual and see if there is some kind of programmatic change that I can make so that I'm not trying to pinch the screen. And every time I pinch the screen, either to go zooming in or zooming out, I lose the comments. So let me see if I can fix that. Yes, there is also thank you, Deb. There's also a Facebook fundraiser. If you're one of those people who just cannot leave Facebook no matter what, we give you a way on Facebook to make a donation there. And we will tally it up with our regular giving platform, which is Salsa. So that is bigcatrescue.org/GiveDay, or look for the Facebook fundraiser for GiveDay. To help these guys have amazing platforms like that and heated dens so that they stay nice and cozy in the Ozark Mountains. Hi, can I just come over and say hello? This is Simba Tiger. Oof. Oof. Are you having some grass? Yeah, having some grass? Yeah, if you're going to do that, I'm not going to stay. There's Brittany, headed back for the staff meeting probably, which is what I need to be doing. So I really hope you guys will help us out with that. We sent out an email. If you did not get an email about GiveDay yesterday from us, that means you're not on our email list, or you are accidentally sending us to your spam folder. I hope it's an accident. So check your spam folder, see if you see anything there from Big Cat Rescue. And if you don't, then you can go to bigcatrescue.org/join and join our mail list. We would love to be able to tell you about all the things that are happening. We never sell your information. And we don't bother you much. You know, we only reach out once a month with a big cat briefing, which is letting you know what's happening at the sanctuary. It's usually very brief. It'll be 3 items that are the most important items that have happened in the last month, so that you guys can stay up to date on that. And that's at bigcatrescue.org/join. There's Aria Tiger. Oh, look at that full belly. Somebody had her breakfast, and now she's had her bath, and now it's nap time for the rest of the day, which is what they do. They sleep all day. So if you're just now joining, update on Manny Jaguar. He's taking his meds, eating his food, acting like he's blind, but he's laying by the pool, so we know he's able to get water. He can hear the water running there, and so he's able to stay hydrated. And we will just keep a really close eye on his respiratory rate and how he does on these medications, and then probably we'll have to sedate him again if things do not improve, or if the eye doesn't improve and the other conditions do. So we want to make sure he's not in any pain and that he's getting the medications that he needs. So that's happening with him. Gilligan seems to be doing fine 2 days ago and yesterday. I haven't heard about how he did with breakfast yet, but maybe if I go live this afternoon, we can do that and update you on that. Everybody else seems to be doing just fine. It's a beautiful morning here. We had a bit of a cold front come in, so it's 67 degrees, and cats certainly like it when it's a little bit cooler. I got to go start a staff meeting. So I want to say thank you, everybody who has donated to both our move to Turpentine Creek. That URL is bigcatrescue.org/TC for Turpentine Creek, TC. And then GiveDay is bigcatrescue.org/GiveDay. And we are trying to raise $100,000 for dens and tree houses, platforms, and such, so that all of our cats have all of that waiting for them as soon as they move to Turpentine Creek Wildlife Refuge in Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Thank you, everyone. Love you guys. Mwah!